our spring 2025 Walt Disney World vacation. We had a great time, a lot of fun things, and now we're going to show you all the fabulous merch that we picked up.
A lot of fun things equals a lot of merch.
Yes.
And we like driving, so we can bring back as much merch as we want.
You don't have to worry about fitting it in your check bag, or I've seen people buy additional suitcases to bring all their merch home, so we did not have to worry about that.
No. Where do we start?
I had seen this when we originally had checked in to Pop Century, but we wound up going back to Pop Century for me to actually purchase it.
Oh yeah, I think we shared this in the vlog.
So this is one of the Skyliner t-shirts. Recently they came out with a bunch of Skyliner merchandise. I think a lot of it went pretty quickly. So when I saw this, I knew I had to get it. It's just a blue t-shirt, but it has the Skyliner, and it does have a lot of different characters. I think there's Mickey and Minnie, Donald, Pluto, and Goofy actually. And it says Disney Skyliner. I
like it. I like the color.
Yeah, it's really soft too.
Yeah. So one of the nights we went over to Caribbean Beach, and you know, we ate dinner there. We got to check out Caribbean Beach after it went through its refurb a couple years ago, and of course, you know us, we had to go find that gift shop, and I found Banana Cabana. That's like one of their little lounges that they have there, and I like collecting those. This is the old Key West gurgling suitcase one. And I figured, hey, this is another one to add to the list. And even better, it says Caribbean Beach Resort right on the bottom there. So, love the shirt. Can't wait to wear it. And I just love the way that their shirts are so soft.
So this was a shirt I had seen a couple times on the trip, and I kind of went back and forth on if I should get it or not. And I think it was our last day, and we were in Animal Kingdom. And we were going through the shop. And I was like, you know what, it's here, I see it, that means I should grab it. And it's a Walt Disney World shirt with Hey Hey. So it's kind of like an orangey coral color.
I like that color.
And it just says Hey Hey on there. There were a couple shirts like this with different characters. I can't remember the other character I saw. Do you remember?
Yeah, when editing the vlogs, I showed this shirt, like just in passing, and next to it they had a Vader one.
Oh, okay,
Vader.
yeah.
And there might have been another one, but those were the two that stuck out of my head. Yeah, you know what? I think there was a Doug or a Russell.
Oh, okay. I think you might be right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it is, it's just plain. It just says Hey Hey, but I really like the color. I really like Moana and Hey Hey and those movies. So I just thought it was a perfect fit. Nothing on the back. Just a cool t-shirt to have.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in that same gift shop, Mike picked up a shirt.
Yes. I had my eye on this one, and I figured, hey, Jill's getting a shirt, so I'm going to get one too. And it's the Walt Disney World with the fireworks, and there's actually a hidden Mickey in the fireworks. So I figured, hey, we'll be there for 4th of July. This will be a perfect one to wear when we're there for 4th of July. So another one, I keep saying this, I don't need any more shirts, but just keep...
So you just keep coming home.
Just can't stop getting them.
All right, and then I might have shown, this might have been seen in the vlog, me at least trying it on.
It was.
It might be something I can wear today because it is rainy here right now. It's a Walt Disney World rain jacket. So it's mainly all black. It does have the logo here in the corner with the castle, and it's kind of like a rose gold color and pink. And then on the back it does have a hood, and on the back it has the castle really big, and it does say Walt Disney World, and it's that rose gold color, and the Walt Disney World is there in like a light pink color. So love it, needed it, so I bought it.
You saw these in the vlog when we went to see Fantasmic, but we each picked up a Sorcerer Mickey t-shirt to wear that night for Fantasmic. So we did show these, but figured, hey, let's show them again. And instead of getting matching shirts, figured, hey, let's each kind of get our own type, and there you go. So matching but not quite Sorcerer Mickey shirts.
So these were also seen in the vlog, but to go with my Sorcerer Mickey ears, because I bought these first, so I got that Sorcerer Mickey t-shirt. But I love these. Sorcerer Mickey is my favorite Mickey. So I had to get these, and I will be wearing these often. I love that, you know, it's red and white. It has the stars and the kind of bow there, the rope bow, and his ears.
I'm noticing these ears are fuzzy. Is that how the ears normally are?
No, but these are Mickey ears, where
Okay.
normally they're like mini ears.
Oh, I see. So that was our attire section.
I guess we'll start by showing some of the pins we got. So these are the pins we picked up at the resorts we were staying at. So this one is a Pop Century pin. So it's that iconic Mickey phone, which actually like does exist. I don't know what year it's from, but they have it as one of the larger than life icons at Pop Century. So it's a pin of that, and it says Pop there. And then this is the pin we picked up when we stayed at Saratoga Springs. So it's Mickey and Minnie there, and we did like in the background that they had like Disney Springs and like the balloon that you can go on. So that's kind of why we went with this one. So continuing on with the pins, these are two pins we picked up for the Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot. So this one is a Flower and Garden pin. It has Figment and Spaceship Earth. And then Figment does slide over. And behind him, it's a topiary of him, which is a theme, you know, throughout Flower and Garden with all the topiaries. So there were a couple of these that they had different characters, but we chose Figment. And then Disney is celebrating 30 years of the Flower and Garden Festival. So this is another pin we picked up with Orange Bird, and it does say here in the corner, the 30-year anniversary. So we wanted to make sure we grabbed one of these too.
Oh,
There's
wow.
one final pin. All right, so Disney is currently also celebrating 25 years of pin trading. So we wanted to grab one of those. And this is the one with Chip and Dale. And it does say down here that about celebrating 25 years.
I guess from pins we should move on to magnets.
Good idea. So with the magnets, just like the pins, we also picked up one from each of the resorts that we stayed at. So this is the one we picked up from Pop Century. So it says Pop Century. It's, if you've ever stayed at Pop Century or seen videos, it's that iconic pop that they have in the front of the resort in all different colors. And this one has Mickey as the O in the middle. And it kind of just gives that classic Pop Century look. If you've ever stayed there or seen pictures or videos, this screams Pop Century. And this is a Saratoga Springs magnet that we picked up. Again, this one has Mickey and Minnie on there, just like the pin we got. And then it kind of does just give that like, you know, Saratoga, New York racing theme that they have there. And it's just lightly colored. A lot of it is like pink and blue, but I just really like this one. And then this is a Disney Vacation Club magnet from the Polynesian. So it does have, I guess that's probably supposed to represent the Great Ceremonial House. It has the Disney Vacation logo on there with Mickey, and it states that up here, and then it just says Polynesian. So just a couple things from Disney Vacation Club that we did get as a member throughout the year. When you stop at the different kiosks and kind of just check in, say hello, a lot of times they do have different like little things that they'll give away, whether it be like a pin. Sometimes they've had like Magic Band sliders, so a lot of different things. When we were there this time, it was a Disney Vacation Club car magnet. So this is what it looks like. This is currently what they're giving away when we were there back at the end of April. So to get this next Disney Vacation Club item, we sat down for like a 30-minute member update. So you go, you sit down, there were maybe like 3 other families there as well. And it's pretty much if you have questions for your vacation guide, or maybe you're interested in adding on more points. So they talk to you a little bit about the resorts. Most of the time they'll focus on the new resorts. Like they talked about Disneyland Villas, the Riviera, the cabins at Fort Wilderness. And if you sit through that, you know, can stay and ask questions, but you also get a little kind of like thank you item, thank you for coming. So currently they're giving out these little bags, and it is a, you know, those popular bags that everyone's wearing. Crossbody, thank you, I couldn't think of the name. And it has Mickey and Minnie on there, and it says Disney Vacation Club member.
I know we already went through our attire section, but I just saw in the camera, I forgot, I got this hat.
Oh.
Yeah, at the World Showcase in the Germany Pavilion. It's a beer garden hat. So it even says down here, World Showcase, Germany Pavilion, and on the side, Epcot, Oktoberfest.
All right, so I guess we'll move on to some of the other merch we got. So this is a 2025 Mickey figurine. They have these, I don't know what year they started making these, but we saw a bunch of them this time where it was like a bunch of the different characters. We saw like Daisy and Donald. It didn't say 2025, but it was just them as a figurine. We've been collecting these Mickey ones. I actually looked before we did this vlog. We have 2019, 2020, 2021. Then we have Mickey in his 50th, and also when Disney was celebrating 100 years of the Disney Corporation. And now we have this one to add to our collection. So I wear the Disney or the mini ears a lot. So I've seen people make these and sell them on Etsy. It's a Disney ear holder. So pretty much what it is you clip this to like a bag, any type of bag, and then you put your ears in here and you can clip them to there. And you know, it's nice when you're getting on rides to be able to do that. Or you know, sometimes they hurt your head after a long day. So it's nice to be able to put them on there and just hang it on your bag. So this I picked up, Disney actually made this one. And it's a Disney Vacation Club ear holder.
I don't think that's gonna work with this one.
Yeah, no, so it does not work with that one. It does, you do need, most of the mini ears would fit on here. That one unfortunately just, you know, won't fit on here. But I did use this throughout the entire trip. I think I got it on like day 2 that we were there, or day 3. I got it early on in the trip and I think I used it every single day. Okay, so we also picked up an iconic flower and garden trash can. This one has Orange Bird on it, and it does on one side, this side, it does have the little logo for them celebrating 30 years of the Flower and Garden Festival. We've been collecting these from Flower and Garden and Food and Wine, so we wanted to make sure we got one this year. Okay, so this is a relatively new design that Disney has put out recently. It says, "You had me at Walt Disney World," and it has flowers and a couple Mickey heads. They did have this in a cup, which is what I originally wanted, or a mug, but I didn't see it throughout our entire trip. They also had it in like a crossbody, and then they had it in this little purse, little catch-all purse, and same thing, you can clip it to a bag, anything that's kind of convenient. So I wanted to get this. I really love this design. I hope they come out with more things with this kind of logo, but it's just like a small little catch-all purse. So we have been a fan of the shoulder plushes since they came out with them. We have a bunch of them, so we did pick up a few this trip.
I love that one.
We found Anger there at Pop Century, so we picked him up. It's really funny, just like everything about him. He's perfect. So they do have a lot of the Inside Out characters now as the little shoulder plushes.
Jill found, I didn't even know they made this one. Jill found the crow. Is it a crow?
Yep.
Yeah, Jill found the crow from Haunted Mansion. I did show this in the vlog, and I guess if you pull the tab, you squeeze it, the eyes light up. Does it make a noise?
It does.
Yeah. Really cool. In fact, I said in that vlog we ought to wear it in Haunted Mansion, but we didn't.
That's the first one I've seen that like makes noise and like is interactive, like the eyes light red. I haven't seen any of the other shoulder plushes do that that I'm aware of.
I guess this is what they're going to start doing. You're going to start seeing, you know, maybe some of the characters from the rides, the attractions.
Yeah, maybe. And then the last one we got was Spike the Bee. He was there at the Flower and Garden Festival, so we picked him up as well. He's really cute. I did see a couple people with him on their shoulder, but not an icon that you see every day at the park, so I'm glad we got him.
All right, the final stretch of this video. We went to the Character Warehouse, which is Disney's outlet, right at the Orlando Premium Outlets. Not very far at all from Disney property. So on our video where we left Pop Century, then checked into Saratoga, in between, we went to the Character Warehouse and picked up some things.
It's probably a good thing we don't live close to any of those outlets, because I would be at that Character Warehouse every weekend.
Yeah.
I would just have to go to see what they have.
Yeah. So I guess we'll start off with this. Unfortunately, they didn't have the matching one for Jill. But I've always wanted this shirt. I just thought it was funny. And I finally got it. So that I love you, I know. In the Star Wars films, they have it on the shirts. And they finally made their way to the Character outlet. And I got this for $7.99. Kind of a no-brainer.
I'll just have to make a shirt that says I love you. So I love the Disney Cruise Line. I love it. I love the ships. I love being out on the sea. It's my favorite. It's become one of my favorite things. So I saw this and I had to get it. It says set a course for adventure. So it's a Disney Cruise Line sweatshirt. It's a little bit of a light sweatshirt, not too heavy. And this is kind of like their new style of like Minnie and Mickey. So it was really cute, and I tried it on. I loved it, so I did pick it up. On the sleeve, it does have a little Disney Cruise Line tag with the logo. So the sweatshirt was originally $49.99, and we got it for $19.99.
Jill found this shirt, and I remember looking at this when it was in Epcot. It's one of those button-up, it's got all the attractions, even Figments on there. And these are nice shirts to have. It's kind of like a Roosevelt type feel, nothing too heavy. And I love Epcot, so it made sense. And so I had to get it. Something I can wear on the next cruise. It was originally $64.99 and it was $29.99.
And the last thing we bought at the Character Warehouse, which I am dying to use and fill up with all our travel cosmetics. It's a Disney Cruise Line, like little travel cosmetic bag. So it has a lot of different pockets. It has Captain Mickey there right on the front. The Disney Cruise Line logo here at the top. Like I said, a lot of different pockets, and it does even like have the slip where you could like slip it on a piece of luggage if you wanted to. So I am very excited to use this. So this is a lug bag. It was originally $75, and I believe we got it for $35. Yeah, $34.99.
So I think that's everything for this trip, right?
Yeah.
A lot of merch. Great trip. The next trip is right around the corner. We're off on another cruise.
Less than 60 days away.
Yes. So we will obviously be buying more merch off of that one. That will lead to another merch vlog. We will have our car on that one. So yeah, that's gonna be an interesting travel vlog too. So stay tuned for that. But we will be hitting the Character Warehouse again on that trip.
Definitely.
Yeah. So that is our merch vlog for this current trip. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next video.
Bye.
Bye-bye.